In a quaint village called Meadowbrook, nestled among rolling green hills and vibrant wildflower fields, there lived a curious and kind-hearted girl named Emily. With her bright blue eyes and golden hair that shone like the sun, Emily was loved by everyone in the village. She spent her days helping her parents on their farm and exploring the beautiful countryside with her best friend, a mischievous squirrel named Nutty. One warm spring afternoon, while Emily and Nutty were playing near the edge of the forest, they discovered a hidden path covered in ivy and blooming with colorful flowers. Intrigued by this secret path, Emily decided to follow it, with Nutty scampering along beside her. The path led them deep into the forest, where the trees grew taller and the air felt cooler. Sunlight filtered through the leaves, creating a magical, dappled light on the forest floor. As they ventured further, they came upon a glistening stream that sparkled in the sunlight, and beside it stood a majestic willow tree. Suddenly, the willow tree's branches began to sway, and out stepped a graceful fairy with wings that shimmered like the morning dew. "Welcome, dear travelers," she said with a gentle smile. "I am Willow, the guardian of this enchanted forest. What brings you to our magical realm?" Emily's eyes widened in awe. "I'm Emily, and this is Nutty. We found this hidden path and couldn't resist exploring it." "Your forest is so beautiful," Willow's smile grew warmer. "Thank you, Emily. This forest is indeed filled with wonders, but it is also protected by ancient magic. You have been chosen to help us with a great quest." Emily's heart raced with excitement. "A quest? What kind of quest?" Willow explained. "There is a dark shadow spreading through the forest, threatening to consume its magic and beauty. This shadow is the work of a sorceress named Morgana, who seeks to control the forest for her own dark purposes. We need someone with a pure heart and brave spirit to help us defeat her." Emily nodded resolutely. "I'll do it. I'll help save the forest." Willow handed Emily a small, glowing amulet. "This amulet will protect you from Morgana's dark magic. Follow the stream to the ancient oak tree, where you will find more allies to aid you on your journey." With Nutty by her side, Emily set off along the stream, determined to complete her quest. They soon reached the ancient oak tree, its massive branches stretching high into the sky. At the base of the tree, they found a group of woodland creatures gathered in a circle, whispering excitedly. A wise old owl named Oliver stepped forward to greet them. "Welcome, Emily and Nutty. We have been expecting you. The forest animals are ready to help you in any way they can." Emily felt a surge of courage. "Thank you, Oliver. Together, we will stop Morgana and save the forest." Oliver and the other animals shared their knowledge of Morgana's lair, a dark and twisted castle hidden deep within the forest. They also introduced Emily to a brave rabbit named Ruby and a clever fox named Felix, who would accompany her on her journey. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew colder and the shadows longer. They soon arrived at the edge of a dark swamp, where eerie whispers filled the air. Emily clutched the amulet tightly, its glow providing a comforting light in the darkness. Ruby hopped ahead, her keen eyes spotting a safe path through the swamp. "Follow me, everyone. We can make it through if we're careful." Felix used his sharp senses to detect any hidden dangers, while Nutty scurried along the tree branches, keeping a lookout from above. Together, they navigated the treacherous swamp and emerged on the other side, where the ground was firmer and the air felt lighter. In the distance, they saw Morgana's castle, its dark towers looming ominously against the sky. Emily took a deep breath, her resolve strengthening. "This is it. We have to confront Morgana and end her dark magic." As they approached the castle gates, they were met by a pair of snarling wolves, Morgana's loyal guards. Emily held up the amulet, its light causing the wolves to recoil and retreat. They entered the castle, its halls echoing with eerie silence. In the grand hall, they found Morgana standing atop a raised platform, her dark robes billowing around her. Her cold eyes narrowed as she saw Emily and her companions. "So, the little heroes have come to challenge me," she sneered. Emily stepped forward, her voice steady. "We won't let you destroy the forest, Morgana. Your darkness ends here." Morgana laughed, a chilling sound that echoed through the hall. "Foolish child. You cannot defeat me." With a wave of her hand, Morgana unleashed a torrent of dark magic. But Emily, protected by the amulet, stood her ground. She felt the power of the forest flowing through her, filling her with strength and courage. "Now, everyone!" Emily shouted. Ruby, Felix, and Nutty sprang into action, distracting Morgana and her magical minions. Oliver the Owl swooped down, his sharp talons targeting Morgana's spellbook, the source of her power. As the battle raged on, Emily focused all her energy on the amulet, its light growing brighter and brighter. With a final, determined shout, she directed the light towards Morgana, enveloping her in a blinding glow. Morgana screamed as the light overwhelmed her, and with a final burst of energy, she was banished from the forest, her dark magic dissipating into the air. The castle began to crumble, and Emily and her friends hurried outside as it collapsed into ruins. The forest, once dark and foreboding, was now bathed in a warm, golden light. The trees seemed to sigh with relief, and the animals cheered in celebration. Willow the fairy reappeared, her smile radiant. "You have done it, Emily. The forest is saved, thanks to your bravery and the help of your friends." Emily beamed with pride. "We couldn't have done it without everyone working together." As a token of gratitude, Willow gifted Emily a small, enchanted seed. "Plant this seed in your village, and it will grow into a magical tree that will protect Meadowbrook for generations to come." Emily and Nutty returned home to Meadowbrook, where they were greeted with cheers and celebration. They planted the enchanted seed in the village square, and it quickly grew into a magnificent tree, its branches spreading wide and its leaves shimmering with magic. From that day on, Emily was known as the hero of Meadowbrook, the girl who saved the enchanted forest. She and Nutty continued their adventures, knowing that with courage and friendship, they could overcome any challenge. And so, the village of Meadowbrook thrived, protected by the magic of the forest and the bravery of a young girl and her loyal friends. The enchanted tree stood as a symbol of hope and unity, reminding everyone that even the smallest of heroes can make a big difference.